They're 9 points behind Liverpool, but have played 2 games more now, and they are still in big trouble. Before we get on to the City story, though, guys, Villa, we have to give them huge credit today. Peter, how impressed were you by them?
So impressive, honestly, it really was. They got through so much work. I thought defensively they knew their jobs. They looked like a well-drilled team. Morgan Rogers, Tielemans in there. McGinn gets through so much work. Obviously, John Duran got the nod today. He got a goal. So impressive all over the park and fully deserved the win.
And credit to Unai Emery for his tactics today, Jolyon.
Yeah, tactically spot on. But the execution of the players, like Crouchy said, not just the work ethic, the composure in possession, the belief, the confidence. Yeah, Villa to a man were outstanding for multiple of reasons. And yeah, you have to give them all the credit today.
For Manchester City, though, 9 defeats from their last 12 games now. They haven't won any of their last 8 away games in all competitions. This crisis just shows no signs of abating. We'll talk more about the City story in just a moment, but let's get some reaction now from that Villa victory, because Yuri Tielemans is with Jules.
Yuri, congratulations on a great performance, a win that takes you above City in the Premier League table as well. Was it a day where everything just went right for you out there?
Yeah, apart from the goal we conceded in the end, but it was such an unlucky goal to concede. We just tripped over the ball, but I think the performance overall was really good. We fought together, we defended really well, and then when we had to attack, we did the right things, we made the right passes, right choices, so it was a good performance.
Having Onana and Kamara in that midfield with you today, did that just give you a bit of licence to get further forwards?
Yeah, that was the plan, to have them behind and to lock everything up at the back as well. I think the guys at the back did a really good job today, and yeah, for me going forward, I think it helped me a lot knowing I had them two behind me.
You played a brilliant ball in to Morgan Rogers, who set up that first goal. Was that a move that you'd worked on as a team?
No, listen, I saw the space and I knew I had some space there in behind their midfielders. I saw that I was alone, so I asked the ball to Emi. And yeah, and then I turned and made the pass in the space, and they finished it brilliantly.
Was it different facing this Manchester City side that are low on confidence to City sides you played in the past?
Oh, it's always difficult. I mean, we know that they maybe haven't won as much as they've done the past few years, but they're a class side, and it's credit to us, I think, today that we showed great character, we showed a good performance, and I think we were really good in the game.
The results have been a bit up and down in the Premier League this season. Is it now about backing this up and putting together a consistent run? Yeah,
that's always the case. I think the league's wide open, everything's tied together, everyone can win from everyone, and I think that's why we love football. Sometimes when you're on the losing end, you don't like it as much, but this season is really tough, physically, mentally, but also the quality of play in some of the games is really high. So yeah, we have to keep consistent, like you said.
You were taking in the applause on the final whistle and just blowing a few kisses up to your 2 daughters in the crowd on your way.
My 3 daughters.
3 daughters?
Yeah, my 3 daughters and my wife watching me every weekend, every midweek, and the support that you get from them is infinite, and I'm so happy about it.
Well, they'll be delighted to see you get this as well today. You're today's player of the match. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yuri Tielemans, their man of the match, now beaten them 2 seasons running. It is 1 win in 12 now for Man City. The home side here outstanding today, inflicting more misery on Pep Guardiola's side. Great celebrations, great scenes here. Jolyon and Peter watching alongside me, and Jolyon, Villa made their intentions clear from the off today, didn't they?
Yeah, again, Unai Emery made it very clear before the game. He wanted intensity, so we expected a high press, and they got that early start and possibly should have went 1-0 up from Duran's chance. But overall, very consistent, and even when they was under the cosh a little bit in terms of possession in the first half, they were in control of the outcome. That they sat a little bit deeper and were patient in defending, and that's not something many teams are doing nowadays, and they didn't allow City to create much momentum going forward.
And we keep thinking City are just going to come out of this slump, Peter, but is it getting worse?
I don't know if it's getting worse. I felt strangest thing today was it just felt like a pretty routine win for Aston Villa, and to say that about a Manchester City side just feels so strange. I think, you know, it was very animated on the sideline, Pep Guardiola, about the intensity of his pressing. Just felt like they were waiting to get beat. I know they scored near the end there. That kind of flattered them, really. I think it was all Aston Villa. I think even when they had the possession, Aston Villa were carving them open at will. It was, you know, kind of third man runs from midfield, and they couldn't cope with it at all. And Grealish got a lot of the ball, but didn't create a great deal, and Aston Villa were worthy winners today.
And they carved them open for that opening goal, Julian. It was about 4 touches from Martinez into the net, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've done this exceptionally well. The 2 midfielders drop deep, split, and that allows Tielemans to get on the ball, and then it's just a straight pass, a straight run, and a square pass. And it sounds very simple, but that is well worked from a City, from a Villa point of view, and obviously something they've looked at in the analysis prior to the game, and obviously worked on in training.
Julian felt he was a bit lucky there, Duran, though. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm going to go with a great finish there. He dug it into the ground, just waiting for the keeper to come. It was a lovely goal. It was a beautiful goal. Taking
every opportunity he's getting, though, isn't he? He started 6 times, and that's 6 goals in every start. His position to lose now, do you think? Well,
it is. He's a real goal scorer, isn't he? He's in and around it. I think the early chance he probably should have done better. I don't know whether it came a little bit too early, but that was when Villa were really cutting City open at the start of the game. He went through, and maybe he could have taken it closer to goal. But you back him every time he gets in these opportunities to score. He's on fire at the moment. Is
this looking at a striker who's on just a good run of form right now, Julian, or do you think this can continue?
I think it's going to continue definitely this season, but is it just a run of form this season? Who knows? We'll have to look at next season, but for right now it's working for Aston Villa. Ranieri's got a great headache in regards to having 2 strikers that are full on confidence and can score goals. And listen, when you have the capabilities of these 2 strikers, you're going to create chances, you're going to cause problems. Okay.
And we can see there Morgan Rogers, he got the assist for that opening goal, and then capped it off with a goal of his own. Well done, Morgan. Good to see you.
Okay. Good play today, mate.
Thank you.
Morgan, congratulations. Just talk to us about what the manager said about the game plan today, and just how well, as a group, you feel you executed that out there.
Well, we knew it was going to be difficult. It's like obese, really, because obviously they haven't had results, but we knew they were going to come firing. They knew they wanted to win the game, and we knew we had to be at it. Results probably haven't gone our way in the last few weeks ourselves, so we knew we needed a reaction in the same way as they did, and we knew if we stuck to the game plan and we showed our quality that we'd cause problems, and we did that. And to a man, I thought we were outstanding, so I thought we deserved the win. And
your performance deserved a goal as well. How do you feel about the way you played and the levels you demand of yourself?
I try and thrive in big games. I want to show what I'm about and show why I deserve to be here and stuff. So, yeah, it's nice to perform in the big games. It's just about keeping consistent. I think this season I've probably squandered a few chances that I'd like to have scored. So I think, to get that touch and to get that finish, I'm probably proud of. Trying to keep the ball away from him, because I know if I get a sniff, he'll crunch me. So, I'm just trying to keep the ball away from him and roll him.
You talk about maybe lacking that last final bit, but 2 moments today, obviously the first goal as well. How much did you think about shooting rather than laying off? Because it very unselfish. It was very unselfish.
Probably scared of Akanji tracking me down, get the ball off as quick as possible. But once I saw John and I knew he'd score, that's what he lives for chances like that. So it was just about, once I got in, that was probably the best opportunity that we were going to get. So
Is this a pattern of play you look to? Obviously it looked pretty textbook from the training ground. Is this something you were looking to do?
Well, we played a bit different today, and obviously probably a bit more narrow and stuff. So I think once Yuri had the ball, I knew he came short, that someone else had to go in behind, because we're probably playing with one less who normally threaten it. So I thought maybe it's down to me, and the space was there, especially in the first half, that if they did lose the ball, that on the counter-attack, and luckily the goal came from it. So
And you knew your former club were on a really bad run coming into this, but did you expect more from them out there today?
It probably felt tougher than probably what it looked. They were moving the ball the way they move the ball, manipulate it, they make you work, they make you so demanding it out of possession, and we had to be diligent from start to finish. Even at the end, you can see they get a little deflection and then a bit of quality and they score. So we knew we had to be on it from start to finish. So they made us work, they made us suffer a bit, but I think on the counter attack, I think we were good. So that's why probably we won the game today.
You've become such a key player under Unai Emery. How much has he developed you, do you think?
Yeah, massively. every day he pushes me. He doesn't let me get a second off in training just to relax. He's always on to me. He's always demanding more for me. He wants the best for me, and that's perfect for someone like me. I just want to improve. I want to shine, and yeah, he just brings out the best in me. So we have a good working relationship, and I'm just going to keep working, keep improving. I'm not the only one that he's improved. I can see it from all the players that were here before and where they've got to. So yeah, I want to keep going on that trajectory and see where it takes me.
And you had that sticky run sort of after the end of October, didn't you? But won 3 in the last 4. Do you feel like you've turned a corner now and you're back on the up?
Yeah, I think we had a run of tough games at the same time, but yeah, we probably didn't play to the standard we'd like. Probably juggling all the competition at once is probably a new challenge we probably hadn't faced before, but I think in the last few games we've started to get our identity, our rhythm back and our confidence, and I think we're all playing with a bit more of a smile, a bit more relaxed, and you can see that today and in the last few games. So yeah, I think we're definitely going back in the right direction of where we want to get to, and yeah, I think we just got to keep going now, keep pushing on to the next games.
And what was it like working with Jolyon?
Legend, man. What a legend, yeah, what a legend. Obviously
he keeps telling us that, but it's nice to hear from someone else.
Yeah, that Birmingham connection stays true. You guys, the Brummies stick together. So, yeah,
what he's doing isn't surprising me. I've seen it, obviously. He was doing it at the lower levels, but you just knew once he got an opportunity, he was willing to work hard, and he's done that now. So, as I said, he's not surprising me with what he's executing.
Do you remember them Zoom calls?
Zoom calls every other month. Yeah, just going through his clips and that. We used to go through.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you go through them together?
Yeah.
So just is that a good influence on you?
Yeah, massive. Even just as a person to speak to, my first loan when I was 18, he was always someone I could speak to, get on the phone and text, and then we'd catch up and go through my game. So stuff like that is important, and you don't forget stuff like that when you're trying to make it through and trying to improve and progress. So yeah.
And how much can you enjoy Christmas now? I know you've got an away game on Boxing Day, but what does that mean just to set you up going into the festive period?
Yeah, obviously it's tough. We know we've got games around the corner and stuff, but to get on that winning streak, to that feel-good factor going into games, no tougher game probably on Boxing Day than Newcastle away, but going into that...
I hope so.
Yeah. After the back of this performance, I think we're going in full of confidence. We know they're a good team at home, but at the same time, we're a good team. We know we can match with anyone, so yeah, it's just about taking that confidence forwards.
No, congratulations on the goal, the assist, the win today, and have a good Christmas.
Thank you,
Thanks.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers, Morgan.
Pleasure, man. Keep going.
Well done today, mate. Brilliant.
Hello guys, welcome to the channel. In this episode we are playing against Newcastle United. Let's see what we can do.
Stuart Robson, and it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Chelsea up against Newcastle United.
Well, thanks Derek, as always. The scene is set, 2 good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Very quick thinking there. And a look at the Chelsea starting 11.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Teammates available. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Emil Kraft. Longstaff. And given away. Could play it in. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball 1. So Chelsea get ready for their set-piece routine, hoping to increase their lead. Played over. It hasn't come to very much. Effective piece of pressing. Isak. Well, a good tackle. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Anderson. The Magpies looking creative. And it's a goal! Level again! What a match this is turning out to be! So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Romeo Lavia. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the beginning of the second half here at Stamford Bridge. Possession one. Mudryk. Being egged on by the crowd. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Palmer. High quality defending. Palmer. Romeo Lavia. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And intercepted it.
Well, it's been quite clear that Chelsea have been second best in terms of possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Longstaff. And crossed in there. Just wanted to get it out of there. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Given away by Chelsea. Newcastle in a potentially dangerous position. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Now sending it in. Save, but still a chance. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And he's gone and scored to level it again. So underway again at 2-2. Mudryk. That's a good-looking pass. Must take the lead here. Dear, he squandered it.
Well, that should have been the winner with so little time left. He can't believe he didn't score there.
Martin Dubravka. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late stage, a goal could be decisive. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question, and that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them. Well, Chelsea are playing with great energy now.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Isak. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many over. So the final whistle now.